Hello viewers, this is Paladin of Odin, and this is some more Magic the Gathering Online. This is another episode of the Standard Commentary series. So it looks like Mono-Red Goblins versus Red-Green Landfall. So Red deck wins versus Red-Green. Scythe Leopard, McKindy Slide Runner, Fiery Impulse to get rid of the Goblin Pile Driver. He's got a Subterranean Scout. Attacking all in. No land this turn. Still 3 damage, takes him down to 13. Dragon Fodder. Attacks with the Subterranean Scout. Takes him down to 16. Okay, plays a land this turn, buffs up the Scythe Leopard and the Slide Runner. So 2-2 and a 3-2. He attacks all in. If he group blocks, he can kill one of these creatures. Most likely, if I was going to try that, I'd go for the Slide Runner since it has trample. But 3 cards in hand, 4 mana open. He could have a lot of tricks up his sleeve. Blocking the Scythe Leopard. Chump blocking. Nope, he's gonna double block. Titan Strength on the Slide Runner. Puts it up to 6. Become Immense, that'll put it up to 12. And he's down to 1. Another Scout. And he attacks with it. You know, if the Landfall deck didn't have... Well, I was just going to say if he didn't have a land and he didn't have a trick. But, never mind. Collateral damage. He sacks a Subterranean Scout to deal 3 damage to the Slide Runner. And Crater's Claws to finish. So, on to game 2. Okay, so the Landfall deck had to mulligan to 6 cards. It's unfortunate for him. He is running a, typical aggro strategy, so losing 1 card is a big deal. But turn 2, Goblin Pile Driver. Turn 2, McKindy Slide Runner. Hordling Outburst. Things are not looking so good for the Landfall deck. Abbot of Carroll Keep. Reveals a Monastery Swiftspear. Plays Cinderglade. Slide Runner becomes a 3-2. Plays the Swiftspear. And chooses not to attack. One thing in his favor, though, is that Goblin Pile Driver doesn't have trample. The problem is, Fiery Impulse to get rid of the Swiftspear. The problem is that, God, just going so fast. Arc Lightning to kill the other 2 creatures. He's running red, so he has access to Teamer Battle Rage, which, with a team like that, would guarantee that he'd have Ferocious. Now, he just knocked him down to 9. Right now, he'd have to have... Arc Lightning of his own will kill the Pile Driver and a Goblin token. That should buy him a little time. And the Goblin deck drew a land, which isn't that good for him. He's at more than enough mana to play anything that he draws. Scythe Leopard. Goblin Pile Driver. Attacks with the Goblin tokens. Plays Titan Strength on the Scythe Leopard. Wild Slash on the Scythe Leopard. And he concedes. Well, that's the way things happen. You know, these are both two highly aggressive decks, and, you know, going first can give you quite an advantage. Having a, you know, full starting hand can give you an advantage. And you saw both sides what they can do. You know, depending on how things work out, who has the right counterplay at the right time can definitely turn a match completely around, especially in an aggro on aggro match. So, first turn, Goblin Glory Chaser. First turn, Monastery Swift Spear. No, second turn, Swift Spear, excuse me. Double Swift Spear. Chooses not to attack with either one. Subterranean Scout makes the Glory Chaser unblockable. So he gets through for 1. Renowns, so now he's a 2/2 menace. Plays Fiery Impulse to kill the Glory Chaser. Prouses up both of his Swift Spears. Attacks in. Gets through for 4, knocks him down to 16. And plays McKindy Slide Runner. Arc Lightning to kill a Swift Spear and the McKindy Slide Runner. Attacks with the Scout for 2. Takes him down to 16. Plays Titan Strength on Swift Spear. Puts a card on bottom. Teamer Battle Rage. Puts him up to a 6/5 double strike trample, so that'll be 12 damage. That'll put him down to 4. 1 card left in his hand, though. Arc Lightning to get rid of the other Swift Spear. Plays a Goblin Glory Chaser. Attacks in with the Scout for 2. That'll put him down to 13. Throws down a Morph, which is probably an Ire Shaman. I don't know that Red-Green Landfall runs Den Protector or not, but Pile Driver, Subterranean Scout, makes the Glory Chaser unblockable, goes in with the Glory Chaser. Gets through for 1, takes him down to 12. He gets Renowned. It is Den Protector. And if he gets Titan Strength, he wins. And he concedes. Well, there you go, folks. That was really fast-paced, as you'd expect from two aggro decks. That was Red Deck Wins Goblins versus Red-Green Landfall. And if you liked what you saw, hit that like and subscribe button for me, and I'll see you in the next video.